Masu wipe her off. I come doing now, me I say Masu. You think my when?
I know you're not.
Or you think my valley? You think my east side? Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. How are you guys doing this morning? Welcome to another episode of Happy Corner. This is your boy girl Keith, Shebada Ramsey, aka Divide Shebada. Sit back, relax, and let us chit and chat. You see, I'm a prospect, not a prostitute this morning. As you know, it's Mixup Monday this morning. Anybody else out there get molested, abused, or raped? Because everyone is speaking out now about abuse. So I would like to ask, what is the government doing about all this crime? Mumsel. Oh, you mean you work from 6 o'clock? Oh, you mean from 6 o'clock you work, Mumsel? Mumsel, me work from last night. We don't have no problem with what you want to do, or what you want to say, or how you want to work. I don't have no problem with that, Mumsel. No, Mumsel, come here. Then what away my auntie, she took it to live, Vegas, she, and it's on the macadam and the issue. Yeah. Me I drink tea. Ryan Wapench. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Sometimes I feel like my attend honestly, sometimes I feel like my attend I'm not telling no lie. I'm gonna have a wheat cake right there, so people. Ladies and gentlemen, let me show you something about the wheat cake. You know, I was up on the road. So I stayed special. So the week here. We have been eating this all day and all night. Now, ladies and gentlemen, stay away from this. This will make you do things where you want. This will make you alcohol for the zinc fence and you know you have wax on cannon. You understand that this? Stay away from the weed cake. The weed cake is very dangerous. Do not try this at home. Do not follow Latifula and try this at home. Stay away from the weed cake. Trust and believe. Look at my eyes. Yes, so please. Stay up. Hey, you know, so me have neck girl. Me have neck in that's why me is a model. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I want to ask you something. What do you think about what Vegas say as it relates to Macadam? When you give a strength and a tell her for all up. Let me just say, you see, sometimes I don't want to sound bad, I don't want to sound, if I want to sound bad and lick out, I just sound bad and lick out here, man. Let me just say this. Vegas not in a position for talk on this topic. Vegas not in a position for talk on the matter here. You know why? Vegas play hypocrite in the industry. If Vegas never gain the abuse and knowledge after the students with him out. Vegas know all of that going in the studio, and this is the problem with we as entertainers. We never try to make a difference. We always adapt. You say after adapting, after we get spit out from our crew, our creed, we come and we are rat. This is we as a people. So when you hear some of them talk and all of this, Vegas will want to hear who you abuse and who abuse you, because they know bounty killer must molest you, make you eat him. So now for true, ladies and gentlemen, sometimes I can't bother with listen to them. I understand what Vegas are trying saying about him not even in a position to speak on the matter. Once you were in the game and you never speak about the rules of the engagement, you understand you can't come first, you can't come forth and talk now. Allow me to tell you, you did innate and you never use your influence and make a difference. So why you want to use what you don't have now to make a difference? Jean-Luc, good morning, how are you doing? Yeah? why? Me not think say in a position for talk. Me not think when they make this whole abuse and awareness something that get out of proportion, it is becoming unnecessary. Because all I know already that number one, Vegas say can't defend Macadam. God no, not even me can defend Macadam. Not even me can defend Macadam. You can't defend Macadam. Number one, she get paid for get beaten. She get paid for get beaten. So you can't defend Macadam and you can't say sister be strong. Tell the sister the truth where God love. Wanna not tell the sister the truth, and that's the thing where I mash up most family. Wanna not tell the sister the truth. Love you, I'm good listening to you. Hey, you see you, John Wick, what you make that shy come on yesterday, and you just run. Yeah, no, John Wick for true, me love Mixup for true. We don't correct sisters, we don't do correct sisters. Number one, Macadam should have been knowledgeable enough. Our persons around her or who she ever shared the story with. If you said do not go on air and tell them that you collected any money. A matter of fact, not go back on air, not even go on air to talk about it. You have to talk about free yourself on the internet. You cannot free yourself on the internet. You cannot free yourself on the internet. Look here. Maka was young and she was afraid. Fine. Young and being afraid is one thing. Knowing and researching an industry that you want to venture in is another, right? So you're not afraid. You're not young and afraid of venturing into an industry where it's male dominant. But you were young and afraid when you get the boat crossed your nastiness. You're young and afraid. You explain that to me. So when you explain all of that to me, just like when you said people need courage. Most of us never born with any determination at all. So that is why we sit and rely on the energy of others. Let me share this with other people. I mean, I beat on the bush and I can't beat on the bush because none of us helping each other. And it's because we don't learn to help each other, we cannot help ourselves. Who are going to help you in your predicament when all we have secret? Number one, the girl with the deepest, darkest secret will never get help. You know why? She don't trust people. You understand me? You think Jabba going to drop in your lap? You think Dr. Augustine in hospital and know say you there in your address sick? I just want to ask you some of the necessary questions. Why should you wait on me to come forward and disgrace myself for you to feel polite? Young and being afraid and young and being insubordinate, explain it to me. Who are we afraid of? Because number one, we're not afraid of our mother or father. We're very insubordinate. We're not afraid of teachers. We're not afraid of principal. So why you go to we're afraid of a man will beat you with board? Eh? Your mother, they are foreign. This is the thing, you know. We don't reason out certain things. Number one, you're young. You're not even bother go sixth form because you want to focus on music. Always remember, say, certain things come with the territory. It's not a church you're going to. If you're going to church and pastor look you understand if you're going to church and them a beat demon out of you, when you really have them have you because your mother take reverend man. You get what me I say? No, you have to understand 6 or 1 half dozen the other. How do we encourage people to open their mouth? So it is okay then. She was young and afraid, like everybody else, every other teenagers that got pregnant and get abused. What are you trying to say? Being young and afraid is an excuse to abuse. May I wait for the comment then for come on? But them don't them come up today. Yeah. You see all the trained people though. That's why I say most behavior is a learned behavior. You know? girl, you see all the justification that you're coming with, it can lead to something more than that. You understand me? Because you are training or teaching your child to be afraid whenever time they make a mistake. Be afraid of your family protection. Be afraid of your image in community. Be afraid for whatever reason. So we are trained to keep our mouth shut. So it's easy to go with what the crowd is saying. You understand me? It is so easy to go with what the crowd is saying. If one person come up and cuss the Prime Minister and get where everybody feel as if it's okay. If one person come up and say, them ain't batty man, you find two more persons joining, right? If one person come up and say, we are chopper, and we look good or alright with this, and you hear one and next person, you believe say you get left out because you don't know what is chopper, and you need to get him. You understand me? So we all have to be careful in whose report we believe. You can't tell me say something meaningful to you has been taken away from you, and you really sit back and let that and carry that throughout the years. No, you see, your thing is very complex now. Because if you're going to teach your children to speak the truth, why would you be lenient on the fact that person should not open their mouth because of fear? Or it's okay for somebody to not to open their mouth because of fear. And when we say, you're saying that it's because you're pardoning the fact that, you understand me, they never speak out, and it's fine because they were afraid. You get the understanding that they were afraid, not realizing that your duty is here to allow them to speak firmly. Me now go sit and understand that you were afraid or you are afraid. That's not the case. That's not the case. You see, your encounter with this individual is not my encounter. Of course, and that is so true. That's why I can't understand the fact when you come and say, Macadam was not scared. How can you be scared to open your mouth, but you're brave enough to take the cash to keep silent? Me can't understand that. We as children, let me tell you something about picnic. You say picnic play a major psychology and human and adults. Picnic, you have to be careful. We have to be careful. There is no possible way where you can say she did young because she planned it. She planned it in a young state. You plan an adult adventure in a young state and don't want to suffer the adult consequence. No, let me tell you the real fact and the flat line about let me tell you how me really feel about Maca Diamond coming forward and speaking. Let me just tell you how me genuinely feel. Because the whole of last week I played hypocrite for true enough. But let me tell you how me genuinely feel about Maca Diamond coming forward speaking about this. No, I understand what you said, really. No, but let me tell you what me really feel. You understand me about Maca Diamond coming forward. Let me tell you, Maca Diamond, you're not hurting over the fact that you get deep. You just vex over the person, not do the collab with you, and you vex over the person, don't give you an apology. You understand me? But in all fairness, Maca Diamond, there is more truth to the story than really this. Because there is no way you can state that and use cover up word that you're in between the artists. We don't understand what is in between, so we need some clarification on in between. Me don't know if one of the artists did a look you. Me don't know if the artist did hear say you say, which you never said. So me don't understand if it's a madman up to today, just randomly see you, attack to dick and take a piece of board and beat you. Gone are the days whether it won't be bad or it won't be some form of a gang thing or some form of badmanism. You on another hand, you say your ears so when you're coming to dance hall, you have to speak with people. So you put up your guard. You're very defensive in that way. Fine. We understand all of that. So you still never understand the fact that if two artists not agree, you must not be in the middle. That jump over your head, you never say that. No, Maca Diamond, when you deliver stories, you have to come genuinely so people can really journey with you. Me agree, so the beating did hot and the board did carnage and the 20 men that stood by and said nothing or did nothing. Maca Diamond, that is not new. That is not new. The only way a man can stand up one side and not do nothing unless a boy a beat him woman. That is just hands down. Ask my mama and my granny. Ask me mama and my granny. Because bread knife would have sliced up that white nastiness. You understand me? So we still leave. Me don't know about nobody else, but me feel left out. You understand me? Cooking with me is what I want. Me feel left out because me have to analyze the thing properly. I mean, I want to get the result, which part who forget the result, and I want to get good morning. And I want to talk truth. And I want to give everybody a fair trial and a fair chance. Fear is fear. You're a woman, yes, and you get beaten from a man, yes, with board, yes, around 20 minutes. That is as much thing that we want to say, yeah, man are wicked. But what was the relation? What was the genuine relation between you and these two artists? That much more want to know. Because we like to come and speak half-ass. We like to come and speak half-ass story. I mean, not depend that. No, for true. What was the relation between you and those two artists? Whether good friends or carry up and come, who your ear say something? Who your ear say call your name? Who your ear say? Did ladies call your name to one of those artists? Sister Charmaine call your name? Lady Ann did call your name? Patra? Who call your name? That much we want to know. So when Sister Vegas come out, when Auntie Vegas come out and Auntie Vegas attack, and she attack, and she attack, and she attack, Vegas, if I tell the truth, you have been in the industry for some time. You understand it? And what you're confessing now, because your audience don't realize that you're stating some indirect confession. You understand me? As to what goes on in the music industry, in your eye, and things where you hear about. Things that you're knowledgeable of. You understand me? You see when you sit there, you listen to Vegas speak. Vegas just a confess. And it breaks my heart to know that you're trying to be an activist as it relates to certain matter when you were a principal, a student, or even a prefect in that university. You understand me? Why is it you don't come out and tell the people and say, ladies and gentlemen, being an artist or being in the industry, I used to be like this, but now I gained the knowledge of what I've been doing was wrong. So I can confess now. And you give your heads up because you're so knowledgeable after being a graduate of the industry. When you were in the industry, you acted very dull. You acted very illiterate. So why when you come out now, you confess and you state and you expose and you label. When you were in the industry, you know that Bunty breed a 15-year-old girl. Why you never speak from then, Vegas? Why you never speak from then? That's why we can't follow up every argument. Why didn't you speak from then? So if Bunty even wrong, alright. Which you might have said people are up all. It's okay now for breed 15-year-old. It's okay. Nobody now sex. Nobody now walk on with them burn paper. When you have to draw down pants on and ask the ID. No, you knew that Bunty Killer did that because me never know. God know. Vegas or you make me know. Me never know. You understand me? So you knew that all along, but yet you kept your mouth shut because guess what? Your song did that play on the ear. You understand me? I say, I did close to the industry. You did too much in the studio. You never want Bunty thump in your face. So you wait until you're extremely remote. Then you start speaking and spilling the bean. Vegas didn't take your story. You're walking news. You're walking news. You are an accomplice. You were there. You were there. You were there. And that's the problem with we. Once we're in at the thing, we're alright with it, but when we're out of it, no show. Samantha want yeah. Yannick Wagwan. No, for sure. You were in the industry, you kept your mouth shut as to all the foolery where did I go on in the industry. You understand me? That's why when I'm going to come back out of the industry now, I want to catch up with the one that don't attack one who about him and who didn't know. Because we sing over the same mic with the same puff. So you get Baptist Pickle. Baptist Pickle depend the puff. You sing over Baptist Pickle. You knew. Of course, once you're privy to certain information for true talk up. So Vegas, when you come now, you and Footer Eye, when you not come and you not lick out against Batman, and you not lick out against this and not lick out against that, no. Good God Almighty, you can't be so oblivious. You can't be in a something and talk like you know about it. And you talk say you're the king, you're the dan, you're the this, and you can't scout out who straight from who leave. So why when time you not talk over nothing again, you don't know who about him and this wrong and that wrong, and you have the boy them and the song them, and you are one of the selectors will play music for pure man, or when girls stand up in a dance, a pay gunman song you have because you turn the street dance in a bull dance. And you do it, you do it, and you do it, and you turn the cowboy dance in an all boys dance. And you do it. It's how much encouragement you encourage body for going about it. Ask yourself the question. When you say a general and 50 man stand up over there so, and you shoot out the whole of the dance. Remember selector, and you must blank till you sweat. Remember. So why will you come now? You talk one, you didn't know one another. You guys enable, you enable certain things, you foster certain things. Now Angela is sure they foster certain things and then complain when it's not pleasing to you guys. Enjoy the ride you did have. Enjoy it. Fair is fair. You don't care about the woman that come and dance. You don't only want to say certain man not come on my thing, you know, and certain man not this and certain man not this. But the bar sell off. So why is it that if certain man not come is a problem too, but it's still on the street? And you now walk on and tell on the bridge and say, sir, I really and truly love you. You depend on rate you. I'm confused. So Vegas put your finger by your lip when you name a diamond about how much you not call her name. So she don't want a healing. Number 2, she take money for her beating. So she never want a healing. Number 3, who says she hurting? She's not hurting. Number 4, this is just a way for she get out some things. Because sometimes some of us will want to flush out some things. But is it meaningful? No, it's a depression to the viewers and the listeners. Because you have some unwanted baggage where you could have really carry for yourself because you've been carrying it all along. So enough people don't need to know and need to be depressed by when you have to come and offer. If you want clearance, deliverance, or you want help, me not see why you still have your finger by your lip. And we are missing the point. It makes no sense to come up and confess and not call on him. You're not helping yourself. You're not helping yourself. The mere fact that you took the spotlight, you have to state, and you have to state everything, the whole but not nice way to tell the truth, the whole truth and nothing but the truth. Yes, so help your God. Yes, state, talk. So Vegas and Macadam not making sense. Wanna make Tanya Stevens look like she's an instigator to all of this we are going. The whole of wanna make Tanya Stevens look like an instigator. Me say Queen Ifrika jump up and talk about abuse. Queen Ifrika move from yourself. Move, you just move. Move, Queen Ifrika. The first abuse you walk and abuse batty people with your mouth. Where? Move. Oh, that's why your father never touch you. Because your father say you favor a boy. Yeah. It's true. Wanna make Tanya Stevens awareness, wanna make it water down, and wanna make Tanya Stevens look like an instigator. And this is the whole point. And it's easy to let the person look like an instigator because as she first come out with it. So I don't know if you come out with phone or something. You know say people are really and truly wicked because some of you for run from cocky and run from man and turn sodomite. To how talk say man do no. Me no know how man treat you like shit and you still a hurt, but yet still you still a bum off dicks. Me no know. Me just a say. Eh? No, but it's not like it's annoying. It is really annoying, and it shows our level of education as Jamaicans. Look, Wagwan. It is seriously annoying. A lot of ladies are hurting and they want to dismiss it. And you come up now as a female and you talk say you're hurt. And when the female gains strength, she give 50 female down the line. I talk say them a get hurt and them a get hurt. Fear awareness and nothing now to the fact. And then everybody big and careless like me and you. We can talk about things because we hear about it. And we remember so we didn't get to read because we hear somebody and talk say them did rape because we never know to we know we sure say we not tight. You understand? We never know so we get raped because our crash is always opening. As somebody we hear a talk say them rape we as so we know so we is a unit. As so we know we become a unit. Yeah. Yeah, because them rape us so we are rape units. A people we hear a talk. So how much of the help you get now, Macadam? How strong you feel now? That is my question. How strong you feel? How powerful you feel? How much now you want to enroll in the feminist movement now? And you want to become an activist now? And you want to fight violence against female on a wicked, dirty, drunk crowd? All of the women them are dead long time and they never come out and cry on the internet. They never get raped, them died. They died. Them never get raped, they dead it. Yeah, they never get raped, them bye-bye. Enough of una instigator and enough of una have a bag of problem for choke on the net. Yeah, a depression rain falls upon the net. But now, cause in a lady, but just why you understand so next time when you hear people come out and talk things, you draw back and you just keep your finger up your lip. Because you've been doing great. You've been doing excellent. Excellent you've been doing. You understand me? Excellent. And we all have to understand and watch our stance and our step. We all have to understand. It's the other day a lady come out and say, Macadam and take her man. You understand me now, Macadam, and me now cuss you. I want you gain the understanding, lady. Listen to me again. I want you gain the understanding because you see the net, you see the internet sheet, it will char you up and spit you out if you don't know for maneuver it. Remember what day them pay pretty down for class, your nastiness. It's just the other day they pay pretty down for class, your nastiness, and put out picture about you a man in a bed, people man. Lady, you see when you come up and you start and state certain things, stop give your enemies ammunition for bring you down. Sometimes you just keep your finger on your lip and that's it. That's it. Honestly. You have to be prudent. You have to be prudent. The devil is like a roaring lion seeking who he may devour. You have to be prudent. Certain things you know for share because some of the statement full of flaws. You know state a who beat you. Everybody I call up Beanie Man name now. I say a Beanie Man, a Beanie Man, a Beanie Man. Jesus Christ. All if I him and if it's not him, you see the things where it a cause. No, you see the thing where, no people. You see the thing where all of this are cause. When you come up and confess and not call me. So you see where all of the mix-up come. So being man and Macadam and age. Eh, Michelle? Being man and Macadam and age. Because if she had 14 and 16 at the time, you don't think Macadam and older than Beanie Man? Yeah. No, Queenie, let me tell you this. Queenie, let me say this to you. You see, it is bad. You see, when you come up and you talk certain way and you talk certain things, especially you're not understanding the audience to which you're speaking. You know where Carrigo Green come. You know we say wacky news. We not even say Chinese telephone though. And we say wacky news. You not hear the plan. Woman out the road, them all a raffle for you, man. Yeah. And we say so. So you cannot come out. So when Vegas are come and Vegas attack, say, wait, the lady is hurting, and someone wanna laugh. Vegas, you're not understanding. You're not doing a good job. You're not doing a good job. You're being selfish, self-centered, and conceited. Yes, you're seeking ways which you can be highlighted. Vegas, it's not right. People are calling people name as to the fact that Maca Diamond get beaten, as to who beat Maca Diamond. People are calling people name. So you cannot do that. So you need to sit Maca Diamond down and tell her, say, my girl, this can cause mayhem. Bill, you're not calling a name, don't bother confess nothing. Leave the confession for the courts. Jody B, it's true. So it leaves me for wonder now if you really want to get over your hurt and you look and highlight. You look some form of highlight. You can't do that. So when you say you're not tear down, yes, you're not tear down. When you say you're not malicious, yes, you're not malicious. Honestly, you're not malicious. Because if Beanie Man name a call up and it's not Beanie Man, judge how people are going to see him. You mash up the man's character. So if you're not talking, it's only out your nastiness because the little tip of shilling where you get back in your days because Jamaica never independent yet. You understand me? That still cause you for all your mouth. So Maca, and if you can be so mouth shutting, if I might say, for the producer or the manager, while sustaining beating from this artist that feel privileged and brave enough to beat Smaddy Data. Tell me about the relation between that person and your family, not you. Your family. Because he must be a friend of the family. Allow me to tell you? He must be a friend of the family. So if you can't keep your mouth shut because of the producer, right? Because the producer take care of you, tell me say the producer look you and he might invest in your pocket. We understand that part. They're moving right along because he never send you back to school. And number one, he never make the artist do a song with you or give you a Maca Diamond. This is what I talk about. All that money if you mind, you don't respect your theme artist now and you don't know what you look for, but you still the artist beat you because you go for double this and say you call up his name. Me not understand the connection. Me can't understand the levels because you respect the manager based on what he's doing for you. So the artists feel privileged enough to beat you. Were you cleaning the studio after school? Were you, as a friend, I'm asking you this, were you cleaning the studio after school? I'm just asking. More no, because I want to attack the secretary honestly on your behalf, but I just can't because there's a lot of flaws in your statement. A lot of flaws in your statement. No man is supposed to feel privileged enough to lick you. And then, what is the producer? What could the producer give you to make you keep your mouth shut? When could I give you more than when did I give you before? We can't understand the logics. And the logics we can't understand, you know. There is nothing new that you can give to me that you haven't been giving to me. So something right in your statement. So take back your tears, take back your cry, take back your cry, we're going to start over. We are going to start over. So take back your cry, we're going to go over this again. Come, ready back. Ready back now. What do you say? me tell you the truth, me not like blame people. Lottie, nobody ask Lottie, but me like give a boy in fair share. Me like give a boy in fair share. And it hurt her up to today because she even asked him to do a song and he not even do a song as his apology. Macadam, what really hurt you? The lick and no dub? Just that I want to ask. The lick and no dub. I just want to ask you. Because lick and no dub sometimes would have hurt me, you know. Yeah, because if you know a dub I want, you know, give me what you give me. Just like how Javelin promised me money when he's black and he's a brown boy making me. Understand? You must not take the money and show me the downgrade. Yeah. So you see sometimes when people came up on the net and say, one thing with you, you always a fight against people. I'm not fight against people. I have a brain. I have a brain and it don't in my pokey. My pokey don't think for me. I have a brain. So all these ladies coming out and make Tanya Stevens look like an instigator. Will not give the child more male enemy than she really deserves. I'm going to talk this already. Certain things you don't bring on the net. Certain things you don't bring on the net. And Macadam is not that man alone beat you. Because Spice walk and boast she lick you with what? With the donkey head? Yeah. Yeah, she said she loved the producer, but I know she don't state if she and the producer used to grind. That is unfair to the audience hearing. Alright again now. Let me tell you the truth, people. All of us need an audience, but most of us are all of us cheat our audience. And this is where I'm coming from. Hold on, let me see what Lottie is saying. Of course, Lottie. Of course. A whole heap of body name I call up. Whole heap of body. This is what I'm saying. You know why some people can't get my time and my earring because it's valuable. Before me get my earring, I sit down and listen to God. You come. You stay like you and all three men were good friends. Don't. All I know you not tell me who did that sucker, who did that you go to your old man. Fear is fear. No disrespect to a reason like adults. You not tell me who they used to suck. Producer, the man will beat you, the one will give the dog. We don't know because a 3 man in your 16. A 3 man in your 16. Yeah. When me at 14, my boy told me in my face, bust up my nose and I deal with that after school. You mad? You have to deal with me. You want me beat that after school? You want me beat that? Me say the boy bust up my nose before lunchtime, by go home time, me and him in a relationship. What you say, Maka? Maka, what you say? I'm here 14. Me did determine when me are 14, so you when you are 16, you have 3. And 1 needed tackle. Every day I have to buy my lunch. Yeah. Every day I try to straighten my nose. Yeah. What you say? You get bored and what? Come here, talk. Woman to woman, where is it? Lisa Henry Wagon, where reason? So you see before sometimes we jump up on people's case, we could analyze people's case. And some we can't analyze, but not because we can't even analyze the background, like mine. So we don't understand. So when you say you respect the producer and you want to know from this artist and you never want you, maybe the same artist beat you for the producer and not for the other artist. Man, can make we talk now? Because if this artist is close to this producer, why would the producer give you money for close up your mouth? Is it that you really deal with the artist and then take the producer money or the artist money and give the producer producer and the artist are looking at give the time of it. What is it really? Because this sound like is a domestic affair, domestic abuse. Macadam and one know, is it a domestic abuse? Because honestly to God, me not tell no lie. Me not think in my granny days and in my mother days, no boy out a road can see them girl there. You understand me, nurse? And put them and like today dear. And not even today dear. You understand me? Them young girl they stab you up all when time them all when them are beating stick to them baby daddy. Them out a road girl yeah. Let me tell you something, me not eat that, I'm not reason for comfort people. Me not go reason with you become why you feel comfortable. Me have to tell you the truth. So Maka make me draw back into the old time days. Yeah. When me sit down and hear people confess about my mama. Say my mama walk and beat every girl and never lose a fight yet. And at the baddest of the baddest part. Me know one woman at Franklin Town, she named Maureen, Cassie and mother. Me only can talk about when me know when me a little baby girl. Me know she there with Dan. And me know I'm a matter of fact, I me carry the weapon. Down to today day the Dan hate me. And me carry the weapon. And she say go call me mate for me. Me don't know what is mate. Me number 1, me young, number 2, me dance. Number 3, me a follow smarty. And me go call her mate. And she beat her mate right in front of me and me sit down and ball. Cause my wicked, me never know say that I go act, my wicked. And every time I get catch by it, and me see she kick up girl, man, boy, birds and bees. My sister Etisia, she not back from man, boy, birds and bees. But she done make her baby father drape her and choke her. Yeah, for true. For true. So no girl can't tell me no. Already not have no sense, you rather argue with a boy and take beat up to her falls. And you run left the board. Hold on, the comment that come on from more read it, unless she get beaten with a board. Yeah. I'm more read it now. So I don't understand, some of the argument now work. It's just not working with me. Not working with me, honestly to God. Me don't know about nobody else, I only know about me. More time me attack arguments with me and the only thing I hear you got no credit left. It not hurt with me, I'm not easily bought. No, I'm not easily bought. People say me insensitive and sometimes I'm insensitive to myself. That's my idea. Be careful inside that movie, fam. Be careful inside that movie, fam. Let me say this. We need to be careful of what we share on the internet. We need to be careful of how vulnerable we are in our private. We need to be careful because sometimes we can overshare. Let me say this, ladies and gentlemen. Let me just say this to you guys. We need to be extremely careful of what we share on the internet because whatever we put up on the internet, I come back and kick me. I think a little time I sit down and say, look how I behave on the internet. I wonder if whenever time I forgot heaven, God I go draw back for Africa and I'm so naked. God I go say, you couldn't shave. Look how you go on the internet. No, we need to be careful. We need to be careful of what we share on the internet because they say everybody look a safe haven, you know. And Macadam, we don't realize Macadam, you're not too old for one eye. You're not too old for one attention. Keep your secret to yourself. Keep your secret to yourself. Macadam, you get the money and you're talking to the person that got vexed with it. Even if you talk because they pay. Do not speak. You have people like me and Vegas on the internet. We are Mixup. We carry wacky news. We have people like we on the internet. We will walk and use your situation and class you. Nobody not have to pay we. We will walk and use your situation and class you. You have to be careful. The internet is not our friend. It is not our family. The internet is a lie, a Carly Red. It's a lie. It's a lie. Yeah, it's not our friend. The whole of una confess and attack and not call name and I leave the public for bring down people's character. It's not fair. It's not fair. If una now go talk to Tony Rebel daughter come up and say she get abused and then take down the video. I look think somebody she puts about domestic abuse. No, for sure. No. The person who really abused Tony Rebel daughter is the person videoing she in that state. I like, is that person abused Tony Rebel daughter, the video man or woman? Una two dons, leave Tanya Stevens alone. Let she bring the awareness because she's savvy, intelligent and smart enough to do so. Una back off. If you don't have a problem, go to her. Go to her. Me say, me couldn't find Macadam argument plausible and nobody else will come after Tanya Stevens. Me couldn't find it plausible. You know why? Me never hear Macadam and lick out yet say violence against females. I lie? Me never see she a protest yet and I become a firm activist no say both work up on her. No, for sure. Me never see she do it yet. Look how much woman dead in 2020. Look how much woman are dead before. Where have you guys been? Activists. Where have you guys been? A whole heap of motherless, a whole heap of single mother out there. One of them some you cause violence when you're a single mother. Them some you cause problem for single mother when she have to go there go hunt it. How much I want to have a foundation for single mothers because of somewhere inevitable. We just kill his power crutches and we egg them can't scramble. I like how much I want as artists who out there will want to bring awareness. Say I acting they want to come back so him draw for Andrew and Riverton City. When I acting in their glory, how much money him donate to the community of Riverton City? Eh? When him in their glory. So why know that you're not in your glory? You have some free time for your hand like Nicki Minaj. You have follow up the Prime Minister and not click like. At the initial of this thing, Richie Trooper come out and talk say, Andrew forgive the country. After Richie Trooper fire it, so one of them. I don't know, I don't remember what's art selector. And say, Andrew forgive the country for since the artists know what to do and entertainers know what to do and blah. Where Richie Trooper they know, where firelings they, where whoever did come out attack, I don't remember who. Where them they know, them take them vaccine and I look the next job. They took the juke and I look the next job. What form of entertainment we look? Who will make an entertainment? We never ask ourselves them somebody. So all we can jump up and say, oh, I didn't get raped. Oh, I only power and rape bring where? Rape bring enough away. Rape and vexation bring enough away and tired sex. Yeah, vex sex bring enough away born from brokenness. Honestly. And nothing new. A beating get enough away. Beaten. Yeah, our father beat our mother and then grind her. You know she never want the body, so we call that semi-automatic rape, but what? We come forth and we not report it. Because we see sunlight, mommy shut your mouth and leave daddy. Yeah, I'm glad I'm here. Yeah, come up and yeah, confess and you not call name and other person's name I call. What you think it a go do? What you think it a go do? And all because the reason why I'm not doing this natural don't want to try Jesus. Because everything want to try fail, you know. Try Jesus. Try Jesus. Him not charge you. And him not broke up no boat for you. So when you sit down in a creed, and you now go on, look at them and remember that people broke up boat for you, and people stop in the industry, and people obey you. What's next? What next? What next? What is next? Remember, people broke up boat, people try to stop you, people run you from stage show, and people obey you, and people stop your career. You understand me? What is next? What is there for the audience now for really be entertained by? You see, sometimes we not keep some things, you know, because nothing time ago. You know, we as a people, we believe that every message we get is for the world. Some message is just for a group of people. Not every message and situation and experience is for the world. And not everybody can know about your upbringing. You just to use your demise and guide somebody. And not everything is for the world. You damage your experience because they bear no weight. How much persons they save now with their testimony? I'm sorry, you don't have a church. How many persons feel strengthened by what you say? They feel strengthened in the moment, and as they don't talk, they forgot. They forgot. They forgot. A long-term females need a voice in the industry for real stand up. Now Tanya took that stance and everybody want to override the girl's shine or the girl's project. You get what I say? A long-time females out there want somebody of face, stature or image to stand up and represent the lower means. You understand me? But no, we who derive from the community of abuse, PIDA everything. You get what I say? Molestation of every size. What else? That's rebel in all region. What else? Carnal abuse, regional abuse, district abuse, community abuse, lane abuse, terrace abuse. You understand me? All of them, so the we derive from this. So lest we forget where we're coming from. Let me jog your memory a bit. We are come from this, so, and the thing that I can't understand with these people on the internet, everybody act as if I never zinc fence them past their shop. As them step out of them gates and them not see zinc fence at all. Because before most are only live in a slab roof, I did zinc, and zinc still left enough on the house top, so I know when it get rusty. But moving right along, most of us derive from here, so. And it's winter we reach here, so. We go on like we're afraid for talk. And this wake up every single day. Tony and him woman are war and beat the girl. Yeah, you don't know who and Shalisha there. You understand me? Shalisha take Karen baby father. Yeah, allow me to tell. Yeah, she did with spooky son. Yeah, she did with spooky this. All of us have come from this. So. And when I open my mouth on the internet, you hear say my love tear down woman. Me never talk no make believe in a life yet. I mean never direct cocky for going a boom for me yet. So no girl can show 9 months for me and say I'm the cause for shift them birth control and make them tube open. No girl can do that to me, you mad? Anything me talk or when me know what me say. Girl bleach out themselves for go eat body. Me nah ask you, girl bleach out themselves for eat body. Some girl mount at airport because of December alone them all work. Yeah, when Irish Spring touchdown, them mouth active. Me nah ask you, them have them baby father live with. And I make believe me a talk now camera trick now Photoshop. No. This close and the closest thing come to this a screen record. This close. Me not tell no lie. You mad? Nothing when me a talk I make believe. I remember my church sister that her daughter belly for me. Say I me make her daughter breed. And if I tell her in the church say my cocky craven. Me say me cocky craven. Me that box the hood out of your daughter all and lodge it in my mouth. Yeah, I have to make sure no. Don't give me no belly cause me no want to spoil my shape. Shebada. Me know the runnings when her daughter sex and her daughter come to me and tell me say she and her man just done grind. And me say, little girl, if me never know say you done this, me that think you are coolie. Cause you like to hook. You like to hook. You like to hook. And I never me alone she tell. I never me alone she tell with time she a grind. Yeah, cause when little girl a bust and them headlamps start come up and the weed start push, yeah, them feel as if them a big man. And she starts talking and me say, oh, you can't hook so. And me ask the most important question, not realizing say I'm a whore. Me ask her if she use condom. She said no. So me say, what you do with the cum? Cause me really want to know what she do with the cum. Cause me would have really bag her buckle to come and sell it as Irish mask if it have good coloring. So me say, what you do with the cum? And the child look at me and my friend and said, no, when him come, she just get up off of the body and it run out. So me puzzled now, cause me never know say my friend I walk without a door. Cause me never know say in my friend, but they talk to she. Me never know. No, I never know for true people. Yeah, me never know. She keep me close to the cross and let me know say miracle exists. Because if she say when she get up off of the daily, everything run out. Me start wonder, cause out in the arm must be like out a door. You get what me I say? So me ask time, me I say me in a year talk to you. Wow, 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 wow. Wagga, 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 wow. Yeah. Cause me never see that yet and it not take common sense for you know. It not take common sense and a general knowledge either and a rocket science. This easier than multiple choice. This easy. Oh, you mean when you get up it run out? Eh? Even in your body you can feel the liquid that shoot up. So how it run out so slow after I move gone up so fast? Eh? And then today was our first book. Now yesterday and him take her virginity now made and a bicycle take it in a tree. She never used to climb tree because she can't climb. Yeah. A bird eye take it, bird eye. Somebody bring you out a bunny. Yeah. But that's how it goes. So me never talk no make believe. Me never talk no when not true. Me never talk no nobody can connect to anything at all when me say no care or me say one person in the world can say it's true. I'm a testimony. Come over, me try very hard not to be too creative on lies. Me try my very hardest not to be too creative on lies because me not gonna keep my mouth running like a locomotive. You understand me? Me not gonna keep my mouth running because when you chat too much in that needless to say you want to be the life of the party, you tend to create lies. So me not gonna do that. I'm full of experience and whole heap of things. As she said when they pregnant and come to me and say she go drown herself. Yeah, she said she go drown herself because she can't make her mother know say she go breathe. But look how much time I tell her she said she go breathe. And she never listen to me because she never see my belly push yet. But she don't know say liquid them come liquid, me turn them back. Me can speak to water. I can speak to water. Yeah. Remember I'm a mermaid. When me got beat on beach trip, the sea call me. The sea waves to me, them happy to see me. Yeah. Me tell her me say you go breathe. But true she not see my shape shift. Yeah, she feel as if say, no man, me not breathe. Me not go breathe. So oh you not breathe. She not know me man. Liquid you come, liquid you go. But that's for the little liquor when me now want. Yeah, me still drinks. Yeah. For sure. Yeah, she said she go commit suicide. She said yeah, she go drown herself down on the sea, down a bore mouth. I say wait, come here watch my mother plate. I say wait. I say wait here I want. I say wait, Papa, wait till I don't show them plate and I want come. Yeah, for what? I say I want come because somebody have to tell how it go. Yeah. Somebody have to tell how it goes. Somebody have to tell. Mr. Francis did the right on her back when she attacked, so I never lie me a tell. May God rest his soul, Mr. Francis. Right on her back when she attacked on a ball. I'm busy, I wash up the plate, they be busy. The plate them supposed to greasy and dirty that day, they can hurry them. All leftover stick, cake up food good at in a some. All between the fork, them good at nasty. Because me a hurry. Me a hurry cause a 2 for 1 special. Me a say go in the water. 2 for 1 special. You can imagine how the fish them with that feast. You ride off the khaki and the khaki damage you and you come and talk about say you want go drown yourself. I saw you go anything at all when I talk. Anything at all when I talk it close to it. It close to it for sure. It close to it. So when 10 macadam come up and you ball, save your tears. Save your tears, baby girl. Save your tears because I don't know your connection between you and the three men them and that must be. I don't know the connection between you and the three men. I don't know. One beat, one pay for the beat now, one gear dub. Me no know ya girl. Girl, me no know so when Vegas a come up. Me no know Vegas, man earth Vegas. Man earth Vegas. Vegas hurting by a man. Man earth Vegas. Honestly to God. That boy break Vegas heart. Me nah ask you. Vegas a look female clothes. Vegas is seeking female clothes. Vegas is using a form of psychology. And let me just say this. And ladies and gentlemen, beware. Vegas I use a psychology where if you manipulate the female audience, you have yourself back on track. Because it is easy for females to fall in love with your foolery. Your foolery, it is easy for females to like you, especially when you're on their side. Especially when you're on their side, it's easy for females like you and follow you. Vegas cannot behave like me, like a big chichas. You get what me I say? Vegas cannot do that because him age now go look good with it. You get me? Because number one, he's not sexy and he not have a versatile beauty. You get what me I say? So it now go fit him. So what Vegas is using now is a form of psychology. I not hate upon him, I just make him know. Vegas I use a form of psychology where from you manipulate the female, you're on your way. You're on your way. You're on your way because it keeps puzzling everybody. Why females drawn to me and me talk so. Me a every girl best friend. I mean I have to ask Chris. Me not have to ask Chris, now Christine. Me can ask Christ. Yeah, me not have to ask Chris, now Christine. Me can ask Christ. Me a every girl best friend. I have a word for every girl alone with skin up her face after me make her own a cheekbone out of vexation. Yeah, me a every girl best friend. Me not ask when a girl proud for walk with me and have me in their mind. Me not ask no. So that is a form of psychology with Vegas I use. But here what? We make every girl have to like me. All with them class with them have to like me. You know why? Because them are going to say me real. Them are going to say one thing with me, me real. Me real like a Bobby in the ear you have to see me because of kite time. I'm up there. Me real like a Bobby. Yeah, I'm a real. What you say? No, it's not like every girl. All when them eat me, them have to undercover. Me enough girl underlying illness. Me not ask you. Me enough boy heartbeat and every girl underlying illness. Yeah? Me not ask you. Yeah man. For true, them know. So sometimes when them move, me just brush them off on my shoulder because I graduate from the school where I wake up a little time and eat. Yeah? I brush them off on my shoulder. For true. So Vegas I use the form of psychology to forget some audience. But it not gonna work. It better you tell the females the truth. It better you tell the females the truth. That's so you're gonna tell them because all when they don't want to listen one day in their life, your truth are gonna face them. Your truth are gonna face them and then you're gonna jump up in their mind and they're gonna say shit. But remember when time Vegas next day. No, but I'm not lie, Alexia. Alicia. I lie. Alicia, I'm not lie. For true, when summer birds say there, for true, I don't have to ask 2 times. That's why I have to talk my mind. I don't care who I like me because I never had a no cheerleader. I'm never sure if I never win the competition, so I don't bring no cheerleader. So I don't want nobody cheer for me. I just have to talk the truth because people name a call up and when the need for call up and this thing can blow out of proportion and it all started from one person. You understand what I say? And that this it will come back to. And Tanya did not ask you guys to come up and state on a secret. She never asked you. No. She did not ask you guys. Vegas did. Because I know Vegas not talk who he molest. And the only person he talk about molestation and Bunty molest Vegas. I feel say Bunty molest Vegas when Vegas did young. Yeah, me feel say Bunty feel up Vegas when Vegas did young. Me not lie. Me not lie. And Bunty take Vegas maiden. Vegas ate Bunty. Bunty greet Vegas and don't look back on the child. Bunty you ate him. Vegas you ate your baby father. You ate your baby father. You ate your baby daddy. Yeah. Happy kind of people, I love the stable. Let's keep sweet. It's Mixup Monday. And you know we're going to keep it back right here. Yeah. Mwah. 222 HC coming up soon.